Hello, hello. Thank you so much for tuning back into 4722 Dominique. All right, y'all. Today I got a good one for y'all today. This is a very touchy kind of issue. So, anyway, let me get into it because I don't want to waste time. All right. My best friend or my husband, what do I do? I was someone had came to me with a very important question. You have to be careful how you touch these things. She came to me for advice. Okay. Or put it like this. Yeah, she came to me for advice and I heard it a second time in a office or somewhere I was about something similar. You know how women talk or whatever. All right, and so I'm basing this conversation today off of simply, what I've been hearing in the air, my best friend or my husband. First of all, if you have a best friend, and it seems like you have no peace as far as feeling like you have to constantly choose between the two, then you got a problem already. You have to keep your grounds of communication open with your friend about the boundaries. It's lines that has to be drawn in the sand somewhere when it comes to my relationship with my homegirl and my relationship with my husband. Those are two separate relationships. All right, this is the dilemma. Um, she has a best friend. They have been best friends, and I've asked her that can I do this video. I'm not saying no names or anything like that, which was fine because my God, who know who I'm talking about? I got a lot of married friends. So anyway, um, she wanted to know, how do you go about telling your best friend that it's kind of some decisions that she's making for the best friend is upsetting her household. Okay, and what I was gonna say, she has been best friends with the young lady for probably junior high school. We're in our 30s now, so that's kind of hard. She was there when he wasn't. But once you become mature in your relationships, whether y'all been best friends since kindergarten or in your mama womb, it don't make a difference. It's a covenant that you share with that man. If he is not beating your behind, he's taking care of you and the kids, he's paying the bills, y'all got a 50-50 relationship, then the decision has already been made. First of all, you got to submit to that covenant. I know that it's hard because I've been in situations where I felt torn or had to not choose, but in between, that's my home girl. She asked me to do this, that, and the third, and my husband like, I don't feel like that tonight, or I don't feel like this tomorrow. Whatever the case is. Still, you got a covenant with that man. She has to go home. You have to live your life. She has to live hers. I'm not saying you don't honor your friendships, but you don't let that come between your household. I don't think that you do. I think that if that's your best friend, then first of all, she's not going to put you in a predicament where you feel like you got to choose in the first place. And if that's your girl, you ought to be able to go to her and say, look, you know me. This is how I feel. I don't mind. Girl, I got you. But my man, he ain't feeling this thing like this. He feels this way or that. Well, whatever the case is, and she should understand that if y'all got a covenant, especially if she's married too. Now, if she's not married, then it may be harder for her to see your point of view. She might feel like you let her down. We girls, I got kids. You my kids' godmama, whatever the case is, like their auntie. We go way back, but still, it's a covenant in that situation. And if you feeling uneasy or like you don't have any peace, you need to go to her and y'all need to sit down and talk. Okay, now if you got a situation and certain emergencies come up and your friend needs you, then I think after you discuss that with your husband or whatever, then he should allow you, or not allow, that's a strong word. I know some of y'all out there keep saying, this girl keep talking about allow, like her husband tell her what to do, she don't got to like, whatever. I'm trying to learn how to be submissive and keep peace at home. But anyway, you needed, you to discuss whatever with him and it's cool, whatever, that's, go ahead, that's fine. But the thing comes in where at times her friend is asking her to do certain things, or say go and take her kids to the doctor and stuff like that, and she ain't talking to her husband about it, and he putting gas in and whatever the case is, or they got this kind of relationship where, you know, they busting everything down the middle. So she ain't telling her husband that she is going picking up these kids and stuff and picking them, sending them out of school or whatever the case may be. And he like, well, what's going on? You know, I just put gas in the car, this, that, and that. What happened? And she ain't saying that. I didn't really go nowhere. I just been whatever, because she don't want to hurt her friend by not feeling like she's not available. This is where truth is needed. I think it's been going on too long, and I think you have to know how to go to your friend and tell them what's happening. And if she don't like your husband, your man no more because of it, so be it. If y'all fall out for something as simple as that, so be it. But I really don't think it's about falling out with them. I think the young lady that's afraid to say something to her girlfriend, she's having a war with herself because she's so used to keeping her word and being there and being concerned and being the person. You can't be everything, and I put that on my post. You can't be everything to everybody. She don't want to tell her no because she don't want her to feel like you wasn't there for me. You got to count the cost. You got to count the track record. It's not about how we keeping records of, remember when I did this for you and did this for you, and then now you got to do this for me. All this back and forth of keeping a record of who did what, it don't matter. It's, I was there when you needed me the most. That's what friendships are. And if you keeping records in your mind, that's called do a favor for a favor. That ain't true friendship. Well, I did this for you last week for your kids and your husband or whatever the case, and this week right here, you already got in your mind that, excuse me, you already got in your mind when you gonna ask your friend to do something. You know something coming up next week, and you gonna ask them to do something for you on Tuesday because you know next Thursday you got to work late. You need her to go get your kids or what. That's a bunch of bull crap. I don't even want nothing to do with that, to tell you the truth, because it feels like you using me now. I mean, why it can't be I'm there when you really need me, not you counting up stuff and doing stuff for me because you know you're going to want me to do something for you next week. See, we got to learn how to communicate, people, and tell people how we feel. We talking about, in my first videos that I did in the beginning, almost a year ago now, I had did a video on best friend convo, purple smoky eye something. And I was talking about how far do you go with your best friends? And I made a comment stating that we don't be being honest with, we use this title too loosely. We don't be telling people where they are in our lives. You know, what is a best friend? You there for me for real? Or you should feel that. You shouldn't feel like favor for a favor. It shouldn't be that way. And if it's getting to that point, me and homegirl need to sit down and have us a conversation, because something don't feel right. And I just want to make sure it ain't me. I ain't overlooking something. What is going on? Because if it's straining my marriage, it's getting to the point where, you know, ain't no peace at home. He's not going to her saying anything, but he's telling me, you need to let her know, you know, or whoever in the situation, like the young lady. I'm just saying, for example, if my husband was telling me, you need to let her know, you know, I didn't appreciate XYZ the other day. You know, and this is not only affecting you, this is affecting me too. I live here too, or whatever the case is, and you got to go take somebody's kids to the doctor office, and I don't even know about it. Not saying I need to know every move you make, but that's not right. Speaking on a man's behalf, I'm saying that. So she got too much of that going on, to the point now it's been going on for so long she can't stop it. So my question again, for you out there, because I'm pretty sure your opinions are totally different from mine. We're two different people, different backgrounds, different situations. What would you do? I mean, best friend or my husband? What do you choose? You know, it, to me personally, like I said, it shouldn't be a choice. You got to tell people how you feel, you know. And I'm so sick of this mess with these so-called friendships and stuff, and what it's like, what have you done for me lately kind of thing. I don't want that. I'd rather be by myself. And it's to the point where in this young lady situation, she's like, she don't even know if she being used or she being a friend, you know, and I can't help if that's your homegirl. You've been with her this long. I don't know, you know, all I'm saying is that how do you feel in the end? You gotta trust your gut. You gotta trust your heart. How does this relationship make you feel? Is it draining you? Do you feel depleted in the end of it all the time? No peace, and you're scared to answer the phone all of a sudden because you don't know if they're going to ask you to do it. Shouldn't even get to that point. When you start feeling that way, you need to nip it in the bud. And if y'all fall out, then you weren't friends in the beginning. I understand this longevity in relationships and you feeling like, dang, that's my girl, you know. Is she using me? Is she? Really? Wow. You know, maybe it just might be that. You know, you don't want to face the truth for yourself of what the situation is. So check yourselves, people. If you got these best friends and stuff and some stuff going on that don't seem quite right, because it's like you stuck, you know, and I hate it, but I really didn't want to touch the subject because I don't know the situation like that. She explained to me, but it's two sides to every story. But in my opinion, I feel like it shouldn't be a depleted thing, or you should feel more of your whole self and feel love and feel all these things that you know, empowered and growing. And that's like the video I did on choosing people in your life who make you better. If they ain't making you better and you got this bumpy road in your marriage all of a sudden because of a friendship, it ain't worth that. You need to talk to them, you know, whoever it is. So let me know what y'all thinking. I think this was an excellent conversation in my opinion, but let me know what you're thinking. Best friend of my husband. What I need to do. That's my girl. That's my man. All I can say is you ain't sleeping with your girl. I don't think. You know, and that ain't the kind of channel I got. So hopefully it's not that kind of party. But you know what I'm saying. I'm just being comical now. But you can't sleep with this girl, this woman. You know, you spending time with your man and y'all establishing a family and stuff like that. And hey, he's the head, you know, and you could be there for your girl and she should respect your space and your time and what you're saying with your marriage. Because, girl, this affecting us. You know, you might didn't know it, but it is, you know, and I don't want you to not like him anymore. See, it's so much get caught up in that. You don't want your girl not to like your man. You don't want him not to like her because he feels she's using you and you can't see it. Oh, God, it's so much. It's so much. But y'all let me know what y'all thinking about some of this stuff I'm saying. I know it's going to make you think because it made me think. You know, you start to reevaluate your relationships and, you know, what they're for. So, y'all, let me know what y'all thinking about best friend of my husband. What do I choose? You know, what do I do? How do you handle that? I want to know. Give me a video response. Leave me some comments or something. Let me know y'all feeling what I'm saying. So I appreciate y'all tuning in to 4722 Dominique. I appreciate you guys all the time. Thanks for all of your support. And if this is your first time tuning into my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in and join the fun and check out my other videos in the top box. And let me know what you think and give me a thumbs up if you don't want to do any of that. You know, just come back and check the channel out again. And don't forget, y'all, click on these ads that are coming across the screen down here on the screen. Click on them, whether you want to purchase whatever they're offering or not, whether you want to see the ad or not. Just click on it. Come back to my channel and check me out and let me know what y'all thinking, and you know, just look at the video, resume to look at the video again after you click on the ads, because each time you do that, once again, for those of you that don't know, I repeat myself a lot because everybody might not have seen the videos. This might be somebody's first time, so I'm inviting you to click down there because it's 15 cents every time one of y'all click on those ads on my page, and I appreciate that. And every other YouTuber out there appreciates it too, not just for me, but if you see ads on any of those other channels, click on them. We need your support. So again, thank you so much. Y'all be blessed, and don't forget to let me know, best friend or my husband, what in the world do I do? All right, I'll be waiting to hear from you. Y'all have a wonderful day. Bye.